hear me? Can you hear me well?
Yes, teacher. Yes, now I can hear you very well.
Okay, I can hear you well as well. Thank you.
Welcome,
And
teacher.
okay, and finally, Gisar, can you hear me? Good
Yes,
morning.
teacher, good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Fine,
Are you fine?
teacher.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me well, Gisar?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. So we're going to start because last time uh, we couldn't hear you well, very well, and for that, today we have to do a kind of review, right, of what we saw. So I'm going to share the screen with you, and we're going to start. Mhm. Mm. Please let me know if you can see the screen.
Yes, teacher, I see the screen.
Yes. Okay. So as always, we're going to start with this tongue twister. I'm going to read it, and then you read it as well. Okay. So I'm going to read. I slid the sheet I slid, and on the slitted sheet I sit. Okay, so now I would like to hear Casey. Can you please read it?
No. I slid the sheet I slid, and on the slitted sheet I sit.
Okay, great. That was very good. Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, teacher.
Now, Luisa, can you read it, please?
I slid the sheet I slid, and on the slitted sheet I sit.
Okay, that was great. That was so good. Thank you, Lisa. Now, please. Ovidio, can you please read it?
Yes, so I slid the sheet I slid, and on the slitted sheet I sit.
Great. Thank you. That was so good. Now, Jessica, can you please
Okay.
read it?
Yes, teacher. I slid the sheet I slid, and on the slid sheet I sit.
Okay, great. That was great. The good thing is this is a short tongue twister, right? Okay, and finally, Gisar, can you please read it?
Okay. I slid the sheet I slid, and on the slitted sheet I sit.
Okay, great. That was very good. Thank you, Gisar. Okay, now that we warm up our facial muscles and our tongue, we're going to start. Okay, today we're going to start the third conditional, but first I would like to make a brief uh, summary or review of the second conditional that we saw the last encounter, right? Because in that encounter you couldn't hear me well, and even when all the activities and all the exercise you perform really well, I would like to compare maybe the second conditional and this third conditional just to be sure that everything is clear. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Are you seeing the screen, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, okay. So I'm going to make a brief summary of this second conditional, right? So when we talk about second conditional, we are talking about a real or hypothetical possibilities, right? This means that it's a possibility, but it's just a wish, right? Right? It's an imaginary scenario, right? But it's important to remember that when we are talking about second conditional, we are talking about possibilities in the present or in the future, right? But in the condition, as we can see, in all conditionals, we have the condition and the result. In the condition, the verb is in simple past, even when we are talking in present or future. And this simple past means that is hypothetical, right? It's an imaginary situation, is not real, right? And the result, as we know, we use the moral verb will, and next the main verb, the main action of the result, right? Also, we saw that the verb to be in this second conditional always takes the form were, right? The form that we use normally for first and second person. In this case, we use for everyone, including third person or third person. For every pronoun, we use were um, to say that is an imaginary scenario, right? So this was the second conditional. I wanted to make this brief summary, right? And now we're going to see the third condition that is different in purpose and meaning, but it has some similarities, especially in the result. So this is the condition here, and now we have the third conditional that is the topic for today, right? So we're going to see that third conditional is different from all the other conditional because right here we are talking about impossible situations. And maybe you are thinking, why is impossible? Wait, it's impossible because we are talking about past situations in the condition and the result, right? As we are talking about a past time, we can change the past, as all we know, right? So for this third conditional means impossibility. We are imagining a different past, right? And as we are imagining, we can change. We are just thinking what would happen if we had done another situation, or if we had taken another decision, right? So we can say we can so right here that um, the structure, as always, as all conditionals, is the same. We can start with the condition and then present the result, but always we have to write the comma if we are always writing. If we are in a written context, we have to add the comma. And also we can present first the result and then the condition. And right here we don't have to use any comma or anything. Just presenting like this. But it's important always in the conditionals to pay attention to the verb tense. In this case, it's important to remember that the condition is presented is in past perfect, right? This means that always we're going to use the auxiliary had or had not if we are talking in a negative form. And the next verb, obviously, it will be in its participle form. Right? And the result, the last time in second conditional, we saw that we use the moral verb would, right? Right here, we're going to use the past form of that moral verb. As we know, the moral verbs are in present or even in future, but when we want to change that tense, we add have, right? For example, should have or must have. We are talking about past. In this case, will have. Okay? Will have. And the next verb, the main action of the result, it will be in past participle, right? So right here we have this example. If I hadn't been sick, I would have gone to your party. Right? And the other order we can say, I would have gone to your party if I hadn't been sick. Right? As we can see, it's the same meaning. And obviously, this means that this person was sick, right? We can change that fact, that situation, but this person is thinking what would happen if he or she hadn't been sick, right? So for this, it's just an imaginary situation from the past. important, I want to mention the difference between the second conditional and this theory. The second conditional even is imaginary situations, but these situations are in the present or the future. So even even they are imaginary, but it's a possibility. A small possibility, but it's a possibility. In this case, there's no any possibility, right? It's just impossible because we can uh, travel in time or something like that, so we can change the past time. And right here we have another example. If you had studied, you would have passed the exam. If I had known, I would have helped. And the last one, if I had drunk coffee last night, I wouldn't have slept well. Yes, so as you can see, as you can analyze for these conditional sentences, all of these are imaginary situations from the past, thinking a different past, right? So I guess that this is the explanation, but I would like to know if you have any doubt or any question about the second conditional or the third conditional. You can tell me.
For me, no, teacher.
No, it's clear.
Yes,
Okay,
thank you.
you're welcome. We're going to have obviously some exercises. If right now you have a question, you can tell me. Clear? So we're going to start with an exercise that I know it will be even more explained than okay. Next thing, right here. Here's the phone. Oh, Liliana, I didn't I didn't see you. Liliana, good morning.
Good morning, teacher. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
Fine, thank you too, teacher.
Yes? Okay. Can you hear me well?
Yes, teacher. I can hear well.
Okay. Did you join just a little bit, or did you saw this explanation?
I understand explanation, teacher.
Yes,
The third
you.
conditional, in the third
Okay.
conditional, the second conditional, I don't hear.
You don't hear. Okay. The let's say the brief explanation of second conditional is hypothetical possibilities, right? It's an imaginary thinking, but for present or future situations. So even it's a small possibility, right? It's a small possibility, even when we are thinking a wish, we can say it's a possibility. While a clear conditional, there's no possibility because we are talking about past situation, right?
Right, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, okay, because I thought maybe there's someone and I couldn't see you. Okay. So now we're going to start with this exercise. Here, here. So right here, as always, as we know, the conditionals have the condition and the result, right? So in these exercises, it will be presented all the condition, and we have to choose the correct or the appropriate result, or also it can present the result, and we have to choose the correct condition. I guess that last time we saw some exercises like this. So we're going to start. And for this one, I'm going to ask Casey this this example. The first part is like the context, and it say, "I couldn't help you because I was ill. If right here we need the condition, I will have helped you." And the options are if I have fallen ill, if I had fallen ill, or C if I hadn't fallen ill. So what do you think is the correct option in this case?
Hmm, I couldn't help you because I was ill. If I hadn't fallen ill,
The C, right? Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes, it's the C. Perfectly. Right
Thank you.
here. Thank you. You're welcome. Now we have the next one. This is for Luisa. It's for you. It says, I didn't apply for the job if I had been offered the position. Right here we need the result, and it says A, I would have had to move to New York. B, I would have had to move to New York. And C, I would have to move to New York. What do you think is the correct option in this case, Luisa?
I'm not sure, teacher. Mm,
Excuse me, I couldn't hear you well.
I'm not sure. I'm torn
I'm not sure.
between
Okay.
A and C.
A and C. Are you
Yes.
okay? In this case, is A, right? Because the C is using the word hard, the verb, just as a normal verb, right? And in this conditional, the word have is not a verb, is the auxiliary to know that will is in the past. So
Okay.
will have is just like the expression, just together, right? Right? Very good. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, now let's continue with Ovidio. This example is for you, and it says, I ask about the way, but right here we need the condition, I wouldn't have found the place. The options are if I hadn't had the GPS, if I hadn't had the GPS, and C, if I had have the GPS. Obviously, these
And
exercises, you have to pay attention to the verb form, to the different aspects of the condition, right? So in this case, what
okay,
do you think?
teacher.
The correct option?
Let me see, teacher, because it's a little confused for me.
Yes, it's a little
Uh,
confusing. Yes, sir. Take your time, don't worry.
let me see, please. If for me, it's A, teacher.
It's A.
If I hadn't had the GPS,
Yes,
yes,
perfectly. Yes, is the option A. And right here we have a good example because it says first the auxiliary of the past participle, right? The hadn't. And then we have had,
yes,
there is the past participle form of the verb have, right? Yes, great.
yes. I
Yes,
consider the key was the past participle.
yes, perfect. Thank you. It was a little confusing, but you did so great. Thank you, Olivia.
You're welcome, teacher.
We have this, the second, the next example, and it's for Jessica. This example is for you,
Okay, teacher.
and it says, "We were on the beach all day, but right here we need the condition. We wouldn't have got sunburned." And the options are if we hadn't kept in the shade, B, if we have kept in the shade, or C, if we had kept in the shade.
Mm,
So in this case, what do you think?
one moment, please.
Okay, don't worry, take your time.
For me, 8.
A,
Yes, teacher.
or no.
No?
No, is no. Yes. In this case, this option, the option A, have the correct structure, but is not correct for the context.
Um, mm,
Remember that this, the result says we wouldn't have got sunburn.
see?
See? Yes, perfect. Is C. And yes, because right here it has the contrary, right? This part is affirmative and the result is negative. If we had
Okay,
kept
teacher,
in the
thank you.
shade, we wouldn't have got sunburn. And this sunburn looks so bad. Okay, thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
Uh, Gisar, this example is for you, and it says, we didn't see the field because our dad had not prepared the football match. So right here we need the result, and the options are A, we will had watched the film, B, we will watch the film, and C, we will have watched the film.
Mm,
Which one do you think
A,
is in this case, Giselle?
A, A, teacher, A.
A? No, it's not
No,
option A.
C,
C?
no,
Yes, perfect. And the
okay.
reason is it was the difference between these two options is the form of this part, right? Right here,
Okay.
the A had is presenting like a verb, right? In the past or past participle form, and the correct form is just have, right? In, in the present form is that expression. But perfect. Thank you, Isa.
Thank you,
That was
teacher.
great. Now we have this, this example, and this is for you, Liliana, for you, and it says she got up at 5 o'clock. Right here we have the result. Yes, the result because it interferes. If she had got up later, and the options for the result it says A. She would have missed the train. B. She would have missed the train. And C. She wouldn't have missed the train. So what do you think is in this case?
The option B, teacher. She will have missed the train.
You will have missed. Yes, perfect. That was so quickly and it was perfect. Yes,
Okay,
Liliana.
teacher.
Thank you. That was great.
Yes, because the the result is in, will have plus a part the verb in the past participle.
In the past participle and just the expression we can say will have it was right there,
Will have,
right?
yes, teacher.
Yes,
Okay,
perfect. Thank you, Liliana.
okay, teacher,
Now,
you're welcome.
okay, now we have another round we can say, and we're going to start with Casey for you, and it says, my new classmates were friendly if my teachers had behaved in a friendly manner too. Right here we need the result, and the options are A. I would like the new school. B. I wouldn't have liked the new school. And C. I wouldn't have liked the new school. I would I would have liked the new school. So yes. So what do you think is the correct result in this case, Casey?
I will have like the new school, you see?
C. I would have liked. Yes, perfect. Is C. Here, um, perfect is the affirmative form, and just the expression like that will have is correct, and the verb also is in past participle, right?
Right.
Perfect. Thank you, Casey. That was great. Also, quickly. Well, now it's for Luisa. Option for this example is for you, and it says, I never ate sushi in Japan. I was afraid that I would have felt sick. And right here we need the condition. The options are A, if I had tried, B, if I had tried, and C, if I had tried. So what do you think is the correct condition in this case, Lisa?
B, teacher.
B. Are you sure?
If I had tried, I was afraid that I would have succeeded. Or if I had tried. It is important to have maybe A, teacher. If
A.
I had tried.
Yes. If I had tried. Yes. Perfect. Remember that we are in the condition we are talking about past participle, right? So
Yes,
always,
yes.
we going to see the auxiliary had in affirmative or negative had not. Yes, perfect. Thank you, Lisa. That was great. Example. This is for a video. This example is for you. And it says, you couldn't believe Jill if you have told her a secret. And we need the result right here. The options are A, she will have given away, B, she will have given away, and C, she will have give away. So, what do you think is the correct result in this case, Obi?
Well, teacher, in this case, I consider the correct form is A.
A, she will have given away. Yes, perfect, perfect. As we thought, the expression like that will have is right here, and the past participle form of the verb given is perfect, right? Yes, perfect. Lydia, thank you. Okay, here we have the next form. Jessica, this example is for you, and it says, Bob didn't write to me when he was on vacation, but when he will meet the conditions, he will have sent me a postcard. And the options are A, if he hadn't known my address, B, if he had known my address, and C, if he had known my address. What do you think for option?
Okay. Mm, C?
C,
Yes, teacher.
yes, it's option C, if he had known my address, he would have sent me a postcard. Right? Okay. So here we have um, the auxiliary of the past participle and the verb is perfect. Yes. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
And this option, this example is for dessert. For you,
Yes,
and say, I didn't know that Dave was in the hospital last week. If I had known, but here we need the result, and the options are A, I would have visited him, B, I will have visited him, and C, I will have visited him.
A, teacher.
Okay, that was that was so quickly. We are thinking. That was great. Yes, that was so quickly. So thank you, Lisa. And now this is the last example, and it's for Liliana. This is for you, and it says, we didn't buy the car because it was too expensive, but right here we need the condition, we will have bought it. And the options for the conditions are A, if it had been a little cheaper, B, if it hadn't been a little cheaper, and C, if it had been a little cheaper.
Okay, teacher.
Okay?
Mm, is the C, teacher?
B for perfect. Yes, it's perfect. The option B and C. um, were a good structure. I guess that they have good structure, but the correct for this context for this was the C, the option C. Perfect,
Ah, okay,
perfect.
thank
Right here, we need the affirmative form. Right? The B was a negative form, but right here we need this one, the C. If it had been a little cheaper, we would have bought it. Yes, perfect. Thank you, Liliana. And with that, this was all. After this exercise, I would like to know if you have any doubt, any question about it.
you. No teacher, no question for me.
No?
It's clear.
Okay,
Thank you.
it's great. Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so we're going to continue with the exercise. Right here, we're going to see in this exercise that we have two columns, as you can see. And the first column is the newspaper's headlines. As we know, all the newspaper headlines are a little spectacular or something like that, just to take the attention of the reader. So right here, the first column is about that, the newspaper's headlines, and the second column has the situation or the imaginary situation using the clear condition. Right? So we can say that it's the same situation, but the first column is presenting just like a news, and the second column is presenting the situation, maybe with a different past and the result. Okay? So right here, I'm going to read the first column. It says headlines A. Adam Frame saved an old man from falling. B. Riding a bike, Nick broke his leg. C. Jane Clark got a broken nose for not using the seat belt. And D. Anna Kine saved a cat from a tree. E. Jack Gray hurt his elbow climbing a tree. F. Lucy Clark finds a lost girl. G. Cooking a cake, Mr. Smith burned her hen. H. Tim Snow caught a thief. I. A wet floor cause Tom Trainer twisted ankle. And J. Mark Braid saved a dog from fire. So we can read right here that there are some positive news and there are others that are negative and dangerous for people, right? So I will ask Lisa, can you please help me to read the second column? Lisa, can you hear me? Yes, can you hear Lisa? But well, I don't know if she had problems with the microphone. So Giselle, can you help me reading the second column?
Okay, teacher.
Yes.
If he hadn't heard the dogs barking, he wouldn't have saved. Second one, if he hadn't entered in the shop, he wouldn't have caught the thief. And number three, if she had fastened her seatbelt, he wouldn't have broken her nose. Number four, if she hadn't made a cake, she wouldn't have a, she wouldn't burn her hands. Number five, if she hadn't gone running, she wouldn't have found the girl. Number 6, if the floor hadn't been wet, Tom wouldn't have twisted his ankle. Number 7, if he hadn't fallen off his bike, he wouldn't have broken his leg. Number 8, if he hadn't walked along the street, he wouldn't have seen the man on the ladder. Number 9, if he hadn't fallen down the tree, he wouldn't have hurt his elbow. Number 10, if she hadn't found a ladder, she wouldn't have been able to save the cat.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. Great reading. And now, let's read. I told you the first one is the newspaper's headline, the news just exposed in the newspaper. And the second is the situation, but using the tier conditional, right? So I'm going to start asking you uh, to tell me which one of the second column is, okay? So let's start with the option A from the first column. Adam Frame saved an old man from falling. And I'm going to ask Liliana, what do you think is the option from the second column for the A? Right? Adam Frame saved an old man from falling. What do you think?
Okay, teacher, one moment.
Okay, don't worry. Um,
Mm, the A teacher.
the A, number A, if he hadn't walked along the street, he would have seen the man on the ladder.
The
Yes,
first column A and the second column H.
8. Yes, it's actually a similar pronunciation, right? 8 and 8. Yes, yes, exactly. Is the 8. Then in the second column, 8. Perfect.
Is
Liliana,
correct,
thank
teacher?
you. Yes, it's correct. It's perfect.
Ah, okay.
Thank
Okay.
you, Liliana.
You're welcome.
And now we're going to continue with a Giselle. Then option B, right? In the first column, riding a bike, Nick broke his leg. What do you think
Okay.
is the option? Second column.
The number 7, if he hadn't fallen off his bike, he wouldn't have broken his leg.
Yes, perfect. You read so fast.
Ah,
You scan the test, or how do you get the option so quickly? That's amazing.
I just
Really?
see in the options.
Yes. Oh, that's that's great. That's a great ability, actually. Okay, thank you. You said it's
You're
perfect.
welcome, teacher.
Instead, 7. If he hadn't fallen off his bike, he wouldn't have broken his leg. And for that, the newspaper headline was riding a bike, Nick broke his leg. Okay. Now we have the C and Jessica. For this option, the C, Jane Clark got a broken nose for not using the seat belt. So what do you think is the option in the second column?
Okay, teacher, one moment, please.
Okay, don't worry, take your time. Mm,
Um, the three, teacher. The
three,
second column, three.
three. So if she had fastened her seatbelt, she wouldn't have broken
Broken
her
her
nose.
nose.
Yes, perfect. And right here it was exposed by Jane Clark got a broken nose for not using the seatbelt. Yes, perfect is number eight. Eight, so three. I don't want to understand it. Three. Perfect. Jessica, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now we have the option B. for Ovidio, this option says, the newspaper headline says, Anna Kind saved a cat from a tree. That's that's a cute news. And so, what can be the option in the second column, Ovidio?
So, teacher, for the option D,
Yes,
I
right?
consider in the second column is 10.
And
If she hadn't found a letter, she wouldn't have been able to save the cat.
yes, perfect. Is the number 8, and it was presenting the news like Anakin save a cat from a tree. Yes, perfect. That was great. Thank you, video. That was also really quick. Yes, perfect. Thank you. Yes,
Thank you, teacher.
I guess that you scanned the test just too quickly. That's amazing. I really envy you that ability. Okay, okay. Now we have the option E, and this is for Luisa. This is for you, and it says Jack Gray for his elbow climbing a tree. Says the newspaper headline. So, which option can it be from the second column, Luisa?
Um,
Remember that the
for
option is E.
option E will be 9. If he hadn't fallen down the tree, he wouldn't have hurt his elbow.
Yes, perfect. Yes, that's the option. It's option 9 for the first column, option E. Jack Gray for his elbow climbing a tree, and the option is 9. Yes, perfect, Lisa. That was great. I'm really shocked about that, the ability of all of you of reading so fast. Okay, continue. Casey, for you is the option F. Lucy Clark found a lost girl. Right? That was the newspaper headlines. So, what do you think is the option in the second column?
It's by teacher. If she hadn't gone running, she wouldn't have found the girl.
Oh my gosh, yes. Is the option 5. If she hadn't gone running, she would have found the girl. Yes. Also, you were so quickly. That's amazing. I'm
Thanks.
just shocked about that. That ability is just too amazing. Yes. F and
Thanks.
welcome. And now we have the option G. Yes, and all of the talk. So now we're going to make another round. We have the option G, cooking a cake, Mr. Smith boiled her hen, and this option is for Liliana. For you, G, cooking a cake, Mr. Smith boiled her hen. So what do you think is the option in the second column?
Okay, teacher. The option is 4.
Or
If she hadn't made a cake, she would have burned her hands.
yes, perfect. That was so quickly as well. Yes, thank you, Liliana. Yes, number 4.
Okay, teacher,
If
you're well.
she hadn't made a cake, she wouldn't have burned her hands, and the newspaper headline was reading cooking a cake, Mr. Smith burned her hands. That was an unlucky situation, right? Here we have the next one, age. This is for dessert. This is for you. Tim is now called a thief. So what do you think is the option in the second column?
Let me see. Mm,
Okay, you are scanning the text, I guess. Because you read just too fast.
Maybe the second one. If he hadn't entered in the shop, he
Yes.
wouldn't have caught the thief.
Yes, perfect. It was the second one. Yes, as I told you, scanned the text. Yes, perfect. Yes, it's the second one. If he hadn't entered the shop, he would have caught the theft. And the newspaper headline was Tim Snow caught the theft. That was
Okay.
an ironic situation, right? Yes. Now we have two lefts. The first I, a bed floor cost Tom trainers twisted ankle. And for Jessica, this option is for you. A web
Okay.
work, a storm trainer twisted ankle. So what do you think is the option in the second column?
Okay, teacher, let me see, please.
Okay, take your time, you can remember person.
Mm, the option in the second column is 6. If the floor had not been wet, don't would have twist his ankle.
Yes, perfect. Is the option 6 on the second column. For the option I will floor cause some trainer twisted ankle. Yes,
Yes,
perfect.
teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. And now we have the last one, and this is for Ovidio. This is for you, and it says, Mark Brave saved a dog from fire. Yes,
Okay,
great.
teacher. In the second column,
Yes,
the correct is the number 1. If he hadn't heard the dog barking, he wouldn't have said that.
yes, perfect. Is the first option from the second column, and yes, is the second is the first option for the second column, and is the last option for the first column. It's like contrary in the first and second. Yes, perfect. And then it gets my great say adult from fire. Okay. Thank you, Lily. Great. So if this was all of you did great, just scanning that test just quickly. Perfect. So I hope that you have paid attention to the second column because now I'm going to ask you to confirm or produce few conditional sentences that you know this um, this structure, I guess. Right? But I would like to know if you have any question, any doubt over here.
No, teacher. Thank you.
Well,
No,
okay, so right
teacher.
here,
Thank you.
okay.
For
Are
me,
you
no
seeing
teacher,
the screen?
thank you.
Yes. Okay, Liliana. Are you seeing the screen?
Yes, teacher. I
Yes.
see the
Yes,
screen.
teacher, I see screen.
Okay. Yes, I'm so glad that this hangout is working well. This guy was just weird the last time. So right here we have some situations that happened in the past, and for this I will ask you to compose a third conditional sentence starting with the condition, right? So this means that we start if he or if she or if they, right? So right here we have like the structure. If maybe we can forget, so right here we have if a past perfect. That means that we have to use the auxiliary had if it's affirmative or negative, and the result will have just like that expression and the past participle form of the verb. Here I know how many we have. So I guess that the first one it will be an example. I'm going to give you that example. So right here we have, as he wasn't very careful yesterday, he fell downstairs. Right? So right here I'm going to compose a three conditional sentence since that situation, that sentence, right? So we're going to start saying, obviously you can say the affirmative form or the negative. It doesn't matter. You can use whichever you want. Okay? So right here we have, if he had been careful yesterday, he wouldn't have fallen downstairs. I'm going to repeat just to be clear. If he had been careful yesterday, he would not or he wouldn't have fallen downstairs. Okay, it's clear.
Yes, teacher.
It's clear. So I'm going to start asking you the next situations. Okay. Remember, you can say an affirmative or negative, right? Just to change the result. Uh, the way you want. So I'm going to start the first. Well, it's the second one. The first example is for Casey. It says the teacher punished Jack yesterday because he didn't do his homework. So how can you compose a clear conditional sentence with this case?
If Jack um,
In this example, the first part, as we can say, this part is the result, right? And right here we have the condition. That was the cause of the result, right? Just just a cool condition. Okay, Casey, continue.
if Jack hadn't been his homework,
Hadn't done,
hadn't been
yes.
if Jack
In this case, we don't need to put the verb to be, right? So that it will be if Jack had done or if Jack hadn't done. Right? Please continue.
if Jack had hadn't done his work,
Okay?
the teacher would have punished Jack.
Have, okay, so it was if Jack hadn't done his homework, the teacher wouldn't have punished Jack
Punished.
yesterday, right? It was like
Yes.
this? Yes, perfect. Yes, thank you, Casey. Yes, I get that at the beginning it's a little confusing, but you did great.
Thanks.
Okay, now we have the example right here, and this is for Luisa. It says Kay didn't go to bed early last night. That's why she got up late in the morning. The, the conditional sentence starts if Kate. So how can you compose a T conditional sentence with this situation, Luisa? Luisa, can you hear me? We're going to, I guess that we're going to continue to give a few minutes to Luisa maybe to fix that problem. So will you for video this example that it says Kate didn't go to bed early last night. That's why she got up late in the morning. So how can you compose a clear conditional sentence?
Well, teacher, let me see.
Okay.
So I consider if K uh, um, okay,
Yes. A little confusing, right?
ah, if K have a if K have
I don't know.
no got up late in the morning, uh, she wouldn't
No, I guess that
have
no. The first part is the condition, right? That was the cause that she got up late, right? This part is the condition. Okay, Kate
ah
didn't go to bed
yes
early
teacher
last night, right? That was the condition, and the result is she got up
this is
late.
the
Right here. She got up late in the
okay
morning, right? Yes. Yeah, don't
okay
worry. That sometimes
so if
it's confusing.
yes teacher in fact is confused
Yes,
so
sometimes it's
if
confusing.
K yes if K uh, had gone to bed early last night, she wouldn't have got up late in the morning.
Yes, perfectly. If Kate had gone to bed early last night, she wouldn't have gotten up late in the morning, right? Yes, perfect. Continue. I would
Right,
like
teacher.
to write this example in the chat so you can see it, all of you. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Okay. So, would would um Ghana was Ghana was 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 thinking up late, right? Up late. Here, okay, just to have that example, right? Let's continue. So
Okay,
you can
teacher.
see it. It's a little confusing. You can see it. Okay. So now I'm going to ask this situation to Jessica. This situation that
Okay,
it
teacher.
says, as he came late to work last week, the boss fired him. Right?
Okay, teacher.
How can
Mm,
you take the conditional sentence for this?
okay. Mm, if he mm, mm, if he had not mm, ca-
Come,
come is the
come.
participle, no?
Yes. Right.
Late,
Yes.
he would. No, sorry. The boss
Yes.
wouldn't have fired him.
Yes. Perfectly. Yes, it was perfect. If he hadn't come late to work last week, the boss wouldn't have fired him.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Yes. Perfect. That was great. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you.
Now the next goal is for Gisar. It says Sarah didn't win the race last Sunday because she didn't run fast. And this conditional start with if Sarah. Right? So how can
Okay,
you compose a preconditional sentence with this situation?
be like this. Sarah had run fast. Um, she would have won the race.
Yes, perfect. If Sarah had run fast, she would have won the race last Sunday, right? Yes,
Like this teacher has has can you see and correct the sentence in the chat? Because
yes,
I'm very confused with had and have.
yes, I'm going to. Right. Yes, yes. Remember that a had is for the condition, right? And the result is with a will have. Condition, let's see
Okay,
if Sarah had run fast. Yes, let's say fast.
okay.
Fast, yes. And
Thank you.
fast will have won the last song. Sarah had run fast. We will have won the race last song. Yeah, I will on the chat box so you can you can read carefully. Okay? That was the tip. Then the condition is expressed with past participle, so using the auxiliary had, and the result with a will have, right? With that, um, the moral verb in past. Lisa, right? Now the next one I'm going to ask to Liliana. This situation says the police arrested him yesterday as he robbed a bank. Wait, that's it. About criminals. So, how can you compose a the conditional sentence starting with if he? Right? Because right here we are presenting he as the condition and then the result.
Okay, teacher. Um, if he have not robbed a bank, the police will not arrest him yesterday.
Yes, I guess that the result. Could you repeat it, please? The last part.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes. Could you repeat the last part? Or well, the whole sentence.
Okay. If he have not robbed a bank, the police will not arrest him yesterday.
Yes, I was right. You have a small mistake in the result, right? The first part was perfect. If he had not robbed a bank, the police wouldn't have, right? Wouldn't have arrested him, right?
Okay, wouldn't
You
have.
forgot
Yes,
you forgot that part.
yes, yes.
Yes, I like this example as well. So I'm going to write it on the chat box. Sometimes it's a little confusing, but yes. Yes, exactly right here. And see if he had not and police wouldn't have would have arrested him. Um, he arrested him. But I just I just wrote the sentence right here, so it was great, Liana. Just don't forget they have, right? That, that auxiliary word in this case, okay? That was great.
Okay,
Thank
teacher.
you, Liana. It was so good.
You're welcome, teacher.
I would like to know if Luisa, can you hear me? Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay. So this example is for you. It says, as you didn't lock the door yesterday, a theft got in. So how can you compose a T-conditional sentence?
If you had locked the door yesterday, a thief would have not got in.
Yes, perfect. Yes. Could you repeat it, please? I don't get the was correct.
If you had locked the door yesterday, a thief would have not got in.
Yes, perfect. Yes, it was correct. It was perfect. If you hadn't locked the door yesterday, a theft wouldn't have got in. Yes, perfect. That's great. I don't know if you had a problem with your microphone or time, but now I can hear you well. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Okay, so now we're going to see. Now we're going to um, start a new round, right? So the next example is from Casey. It's for you. It says Bob didn't work hard last year and he got a bad mark. We start with if Bob. So how can you compose a three-conditional sentence? Casey.
Yes. If Bob um, hadn't worked hard last year, he would have a bad mark. He would have got a bad mark.
Okay. If Bob hadn't worked hard last year, he
Yes,
will have got a bad mark, right? Yes, perfect.
yes.
That's great. Thank you,
Thank
Casey. I was so quickly. Thank you. And now we have the next one for Liliana. It's for you, and it says, as he drove carelessly yesterday, he ran over a stop sign. So how can you compose
Okay,
a
teacher.
T condition?
If he one moment, teacher.
Don't worry, take your time.
If he hadn't, if he hadn't ran a stop sign, he will wouldn't have
Mm,
wouldn't have drove clearly yesterday.
no, Liliana. What's happening right here is this part is the condition. You see this part is the condition, and this part is the result. And you present it in the contrary way. So first we have to start with this part.
Okay, then
So
if
please
he
recompose. Yes,
if he hadn't done
driving, right?
if he hadn't drove clearly yesterday, um, he will have run over stop sign.
Will have Yes. If he hadn't driven carelessly yesterday, he wouldn't have run over a stop sign, right?
Right, teacher.
Yes, that was yes. Okay, yes. Just remember the form of the verb that in both cases we need to say the past participle form of the verb. So in the first one is driving and the other one is walking. Right? That's great. Yes, sometimes it's a little confusing to know which part is the condition and which part is the result. So don't worry, but you did great. Thank you, Liliana.
Okay,
And now,
teacher.
okay, now we have these uh, the last three examples and one or video. This this one is for you, and it says she didn't invite me, so I didn't go to the party. How can you compose a third conditional sentence with this situation or video?
So, teacher, I consider in this situation to be if she in, if she had invited me, so I would have gone to the party.
I would have gone to the party. Yes, perfect. If she had invited me, I would have gone to the party. Yes, perfect. The video. Great. So,
So, teacher, sorry, I have a problem because I need to go out. I don't know if I can, due to I need to deliver a carol, and the new properties are here now.
okay. But I almost forgot, but I have to, to take this opportunity to tell you something. Now that all of you are here, it's great that the six participants are here because, como ustedes saben, el próximo jueves terminaríamos las sesiones, ¿verdad? Ovidio.
Yes.
Y lo que sucede es que yo tengo que entregar notas porque la última sesión va a ser un poco diferente a estas que estamos viendo porque va a ser un speaking exam con un valor de 10 puntos de los 30 que tenemos de estas sesiones. Entonces, como yo tengo que entregar las calificaciones el 8 y nosotros tendríamos el 9, ¿cierto? Entonces no, eh, a más tardar sería el 8. Entonces menos mal que ustedes están todos hoy, gracias a Dios están todos, para que yo les pueda preguntar eh, si podemos reunirnos el miércoles. Entonces, me gustaría saber, Ovidio, antes
Este
de... Porque en caso de que ustedes no pudieran el miércoles todos, entonces tendría que ponerles como un horario, más o menos, digamos, de 10 a 10 y 21, y después de 10 y 20 a 10 y 40 el siguiente, para hacerles el speaking exam que sea tipo como entrevista, pero la verdad yo preferiría que estuviéramos todos, que todos empezamos, y pues sí, entonces me gustaría saber, antes de que Ovidio se vaya.
Teacher, ¿terminamos cuando? Disculpe.
Sí, normalmente terminaríamos el jueves 9 de mayo, ¿cierto? 9, mm, sí, 9 de mayo, pero yo tengo que entregar las notas de ese examen
El 9 de
para el
mayo cae
8.
martes.
¿9? No,
Ay,
el
no, yo
7
estoy mirando mal.
martes, el 9,
Estoy
sí.
mirando mal.
Entonces
Excuse me.
yo tengo que entregar máximo las notas el 8 de mayo. Entonces, por eso les quería comentar si ustedes el miércoles pueden, o si no tendríamos que correr como hicimos en Semana Santa y hacer lunes y martes o lunes y miércoles. Pero en caso de que ustedes no puedan por alguna razón, entonces tendría que ponerles un horario que ustedes me dijeran, entonces así el examen. No creo que sea más de 15 minutos, entonces les tendría que poner como un horario. Entonces me gustaría
Teacher,
saber,
pero nosotros,
¿sí?
disculpe, pero nosotros alcanzamos al próximo martes que cae 7 en el horario normal.
En el horario normal, el martes sí. O sea, el martes, la sesión del martes sería igual. La que tendríamos que cambiar es la del jueves.
O sea, nuestra sesión, nuestras clases normales van hasta el martes 6 entonces. Hasta el
Sí,
martes 7, perdón.
sí, digamos que las clases normales sí. Y la última sesión, pues es ya el examen. Y pues me gustaría tenerlos a todos porque me gustaría darles unas recomendaciones generales antes del examen. Entonces, por eso quisiera saber si el miércoles ustedes pueden. El próximo
O sea,
miércoles.
yo particularmente puedo.
Yo
No sé
también,
mis
profe.
compañeros.
Yo igual.
Yo vídeo, me gustaría saber antes de que se vaya.
Yo sí, yo puedo. El problema es el siguiente, es que es de este miércoles o el próximo, de
El
este que viene
otro,
el 8.
El
el
próximo, o sea,
otro.
Miércoles
mañana no,
8.
sino el miércoles 8. Sí, entonces
Miércoles.
esta semana estaríamos
Ah,
igual, este jueves estaríamos igual, el jueves 2 de mayo estamos normal, pero es la próxima semana que es, eh, sí, sería
sería martes y miércoles, ¿verdad?
martes y miércoles, sí. Entonces el martes tenemos nuestra clase
Al
normal,
mismo horario, a las 10 de la mañana.
sí, y el miércoles tendríamos el examen, que no creo
Yo
que sea muy
puedo,
largo, ¿sí?
yo puedo miércoles, sí.
¿Sí? ¿Sí pueden? Muy bien. Entonces, era para eso, porque
Ah,
si nosotros nos retrasamos en una sesión, porque no empezamos el jueves, sino empezamos el martes, entonces por eso se retrasó todo, y por eso sí, nos tocaría el miércoles, entonces así, pues estamos todos en el speaking exam,
Teacher,
realmente a mí me gustaría, ¿sí? ¿Sí, Liliana?
teacher.
listo, profe, por mí no hay problema.
Me estoy acordando que yo el miércoles tengo una cita médica
Sí.
y que la tomé el miércoles precisamente para no interrumpir las clases del martes y jueves. Como no sabía exactamente cuándo terminábamos, yo tomé la cita médica el miércoles. Pero yo le voy a confirmar la hora.
Sí,
Entonces, yo le confirmo la hora. Ya mismo se la voy a confirmar. A ver si de pronto para una vez darle la respuesta. Déjame un momentico buscar el papel.
en caso de que se pudiera, digamos, más temprano, pues también. Yo podría más temprano, no sé si ustedes podrían más temprano, porque más
9.
tarde, sí, porque más tarde sí creo que no, porque más tarde tengo a otro grupo, pues por la tarde, pero digamos que más temprano sí se podría, si
Tipo
ustedes pueden
9.
8 o 9, se
A las
podría.
9.
En caso, sí, en caso de que Liliana tenga la cita, o en caso de que no se pudiera, entonces me encontraría con ustedes y a Liliana
Teacher,
la llamaría
sí,
más tarde.
sí.
¿Sí? A qué
Teacher,
hora?
sí, sí puedo, sí puedo. Es
A,
en el
la,
horario de las 10 de la mañana
a
el
las 10.
miércoles.
¿Sí? ¿Quedamos a las 10? Muy bien. Entonces,
Ah,
Casey,
sí. Sí, porque mi cita es a las 8 de la mañana, entonces sí alcanzo a llegar, a regresar.
perfecto. Entonces ¿qué haremos a las 10 de la mañana el miércoles? Entonces, Casey,
Miércoles
¿está bien?
8,
A
perfecto.
las 10.
Sí, teacher, no hay problema.
Sí, perfecto, muy bien. Entonces, Ovidio, quedamos a las 10 el próximo, ¿no? Esta semana estamos normal y es la próxima semana y es el día del examen que haría miércoles. Entonces, la próxima semana tendríamos las sesiones martes y miércoles, que ya es la última. ¿Cierto?
Listo, profe, listo, le
Perfect,
agradezco
teacher.
muchísimo.
Bueno, entonces ahora sí.
Bueno, profe, entonces nos hablaremos próximamente. Adiós y adiós a todos los compañeros,
Bye.
las compañeras.
Chao.
Adiós a todas y
Bye, bye.
hermosas.
Hasta
Have
luego,
a nice
Ovidio.
Como han
day.
dicho, bendito entre las mujeres.
So have a nice
Yes.
day
Yes,
and
Chao.
good
yes.
luck on all your activities, okay? See you on Thursday, okay? Ovidio?
Listo, nos vemos. Chao, chao.
Sí,
Dios les guarde. Chao, chao.
Bye, bye.
bye.
Bye,
Para
bye.
confirmar, les voy a colocar aquí los horarios de la próxima semana para que no se nos vaya a olvidar. ¿Cierto? Que es el 7 y 8. I wrote on the chat box. Okay. for that because I was a little worried about that schedule, but now it's okay. So we're going to continue. I don't know where we are. This. Hmm. Hmm. Jessica, this example is for you, and it says Peter had a stomach ache yesterday because he ate too much food.
Okay, teacher. Would be if Peter um, así. One moment, please.
Okay, wait for your time.
Okay. If Peter had not ate too much food,
Eating too much food.
Peter would have not. I don't say.
Yes, it was great. If Peter hadn't eaten too much food, Peter
Uh,
wouldn't have had, right? Wouldn't have had a stomach ache yesterday, right?
had.
Uh, yes, have had. I guess that was the confusing part, right?
Uh,
I'm going to write it on the chat.
could you write?
Yes. Okay. Let me. If yes. Mm, yes. I guess that this in this situation was a little confusing because we have twice the verb have, right? The first one is for auxiliary, right? The expression will have, and the other one is actually the verb of the result had, and for that we have right here had in the past participle form, right?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
So
Thank you so much.
here, here. And the last one is for Giselle, the last example, and it says, I didn't see Mr. Bean's last show as I wasn't in London last week.
If let me check. If I hadn't been in London last week, I would have seen the Mr. Bean's show.
Last show, yes. If I had been in London last week, I would have seen Mr. Bean last show, right? Yes,
Right.
it was great, Giselle. Thank you. So,
Mhm.
so I like this exercise because it's good to propose our own a conditional. But I don't know if with this you have any question, any doubt. We're going to continue, but I would like to know.
It's clear. It's clear, teacher.
Okay, just wait. Okay, so we're going to continue with this part. Okay, I will ask you to give me some preconditional sentence. I have three. bring this part. So I'm going to mm, Jessica. Can you please read the first paragraph? This is a story and it's called A Very Bad Day.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, can you read the
A
first
very
one?
bad day. I'd been looking for a new job for a while, and I had seen an advert for a job that sounded absolutely perfect for me. I had to have it. You can guess what happened.
Okay, thank you. And now, can you continue, Luisa, with the second paragraph?
Wow, teacher. Maybe she had connection problems.
Yes.
Yes,
So you are not seeing the screen,
yes,
but you can hear me, right? Yes. Okay.
yes.
Yes. Okay, don't worry. So I'm going to ask, hmm, Lisa, can you please read the second paragraph?
Okay. On the day of the interview, I overslept. I must have forgotten to set my alarm the night before. I quickly put some clothes on. I quickly put some clothes on and rushed out the door. If only I had set my alarm, I would been on time.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. And now can continue with the third paragraph. Casey, can you please read?
As I was running late, I decided to take the train. I ran down the escalators and jumped onto the train. I thought I might just make it after all. After a few minutes, I noticed that other people were looking at me strangely. I looked down at my feet. I still had my slippers on. This was a disaster. What would the interviewer think of me?
Okay, thank you, Casey. And finally, can you continue, Liliana, with the last paragraph?
Okay, teacher. I still went to the yacht, so decided to carry on. But I stared at the rain and I forgot my umbrella. So I decided to take a taxi. I stood at the edge of the road when a hot truck drove past. Then I was completely covered in dry weather. I couldn't go to the interview looking like this. I decided to turn back and go home. I crossed the road to the train station and wasn't looking because the next thing I knew, I was waking up in a hospital bed with broken leg. I wished it never got out of bed that morning.
Yes, thank you, Liliana. Yes.
Okay,
Then,
teacher.
as we can see, this poor girl, Emma, had a really very bad day, and it happened differently to her, right? It was just a disaster, as she said, that day. But I would like to know what do you consider is the worst thing in this day for her? What was the worst thing? Mm, is her? I would like to know because I was here for a home.
Sorry, teacher.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes, okay. So after reading this story, I would like to know what do you think was the worst part of the day for Emma?
I think that
Yes,
was when she realized that she were sleepers on the train and she was late and she was in the train and I don't know. It
everyone,
was. a disaster all day.
Yes. Have you ever experienced something like that? Forgot the shoes?
No, never.
Right, that's great. That's you're lucky. That's
You?
okay. Yes. Me?
Yes.
Me? No. No, I haven't forgotten the shoes. Maybe when I was a baby, maybe. But now, thank God, no. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Now
Okay.
I would like to ask the same question to Casey. I would like to ask you the same question. What do you think was the worst part uh, in this day? This day from Emma.
Was she broke his leg?
For the train, right? Well, it was not the train. I guess that it was a bus or a car. I'm not sure, but yes. So
Yes,
that was the
that
worst
was
part.
painful.
What about the shoes?
Excuse me?
What about the shoes? Have you ever experienced to forget the shoes?
I can hear you. Thank you, Giselle.
Yes. Can you hear
Now
me?
I see the question of Giselle.
Yes. Yes, that was the question. Have you ever experienced to forget the shoes?
No, I never forgot my shoes.
Okay, that's great. You're also lucky. That's great. Okay, thank you, Casey. Now I have the same question for Luisa. What do you think was the worst part of this day for Emma? Isn't he? Oh, I, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I didn't know what happened. Okay. So, Liliana, what about you? What do you think was the worst part of this day?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes. What do you think was the worst part for Emma in this day? Because many things
Excuse me,
happen in
teacher.
her life.
I understand.
Okay, let me write the question right here.
Um,
Okay. Okay. Now, can you see the question?
okay.
Yes. What do you think was
Um,
Emma? Emma? Yes.
okay, teacher. I I consider that in the moment she forgot the umbrella, forgot the umbrella, uh, um, because because in this moment it was raining, believe. Uh, um, um, possibly she have the her high um, 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 arreglado, no sé cómo se dice arreglado. Her high, her higher clean or
She has
arregle
her
in
hair
this
done.
moment. In this moment,
Okay. Okay.
I
And
think
all,
that yes, I think
yes.
that is this part. Is this part that she have had forgot the umbrella.
Okay. And what about this part that she still was wearing slippers on the train? So, have you ever experienced to forget the shoes at home?
Excuse me, teacher. Repeat me, please.
Okay. Have you ever experienced to forget your shoes at home?
Emma,
No, you. I would like to know if you have experienced something like that. Just to leave the house with slippers.
me, me.
Yes. Yes. Have you ever experienced this situation or not?
No, teacher. I I know I know the situation.
Okay, that's great. That's great that you can relate to this situation because I guess that it's a really embarrassing moment, right? Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. Thank you, Liliana.
Okay, teacher, you're welcome.
And now I have the same question for Jessica. Right? What do you think was the worst part of this day?
Okay, teacher. For me, the worst part of the for Emma goes when Emma wakes up in a hospital bed with a broken leg.
Yes, yes, but yes, I
For
agree with
me,
you. I guess that was the worst part. And
sí.
what do you think can be the cause of this situation?
Sorry.
What do you think could be the cause? Yes, the condition we can say. Or yes, the reason of this situation.
No, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Let me recompose the questions. She
Mm,
woke up in a hospital, right?
yes.
So what do you think was the reason?
Okay, teacher. Uh, the reason is when she crossed the road to the train station.
Yes, and she wasn't looking, right?
Yes.
that
Not
was
looking.
that was the part that was the important, but she wasn't looking, and obviously the next thing, bah, the
Yes.
hospital, right? Okay, and
Uh,
also I'm curious about that she was wearing slippers. So, have you ever experienced to forget your shoes at home?
no, teacher, because I always I set my alarm when I move to get very early.
Okay, so you are a morning person, right?
Sorry.
You are a morning person. You wake up early.
Mm, um, I don't understand. Mm,
Yes, I'm asking you if you normally, you usually wake up early, right? So you don't have
Sometimes.
problems. Sometimes, okay, okay, that's great. Mm, I always have problems to wake up early, so I
Yes,
can
teacher.
relate to this text, right?
Teacher, I
Yes.
think that when we are in a hurry, the
Yes.
things don't go well. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Everything is against us, right? We are
Yes,
just,
teacher.
oh my God, what is happening? Everything is lost. We don't find anything. No, it's the
Lo
worst.
peor está deprisa.
Yes, it's the worst. It's the worst aspect to be in a hurry. Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. Okay. So after this, after knowing what this story is about, I will ask you. Uh, Here, I hope you can see this part. Okay, right here. I will ask you to tell me the conditional sentences about the text that we read and everything that went wrong in Emma's day, right? Because everything went wrong in that day. It happened many things, and right here I have two examples for you. The first was if she had set her alarm, she would have been on time. Right? That was the first problem in that day. And the other one is if she had woken up earlier, she would have put on her shoes. That's a reality, right? So I would like to know your sentences. I will let you read it again if you want. Maybe it can take a little time, but maybe you are scanning the text again. But please tell me the situations that were on in this day and how can this situation uh, be solved or change, right? For a decision. So, mm, here.
Teacher, the sentences are for now?
Yes, the sentence are for
Okay.
now.
Okay.
You can mention anything that went wrong in that day, right?
Um,
Let it here.
how how many sentences, teacher?
I will line two sentences.
Okay. Okay, teacher. Thank
Okay, you can tell me like this, or you can write on the chat. Okay. One.
Teacher, could you let the story
Yes.
in the screen, please? Okay.
Yes. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay, girls. Are you ready? Did you thought about it?
Teacher, one moment, please.
Yes. Okay. Right. Time. See that Casey already wrote. If she hadn't forgotten the umbrella, she wouldn't have got wet, right? Because right in that part we need a verb, right? Because that part is actually not giving us a let's go minute or the sentence. So it will be if she hadn't forgotten the umbrella, she wouldn't have got wet. Right, Casey? But it was great. So please give me another. Let me see. Okay, let me see this one. Okay, if Emma had put the alarm, she wouldn't have were late. Mm, the first part is okay, it's great. If Emma had put the alarm, she wouldn't have been late, right? Because we need right there to say yes in to write the past participle form of the verb. Okay? Yes, perfect. Great. Okay, give me another situation. And what about you, Liliana and Jessica? You you thinking?
One moment, teacher. I am writing in the chat.
Okay.
One moment, please.
Worry take your time and now I'll let you to write this part again if you need. Okay?
Teacher, this is my first sentence.
Okay, let me see if
Is
if
correct or no?
if right there we need a pronoun or a person. If Emma, right? If Emma had not had breakfast before going to class, mm, she,
Las
right?
oraciones eran de lo que teníamos escrito, de Emma.
Yes, yes, about Emma. Yes.
Ah, okay, teacher, excuse me. In this moment, the correct the sentence.
Okay, don't worry. Do you need the text? Do you need to see the text? Jessica, what about you? Are you thinking the
One moment.
are you thinking
Is
the
that
sentence?
I am writing.
Okay.
Okay. Hubiera.
Remember to pay attention to the verb form, to the verb tense of the verb, of the condition and the result that it should be the past participle. Okay? Remember because the structure it can be perfect, but if you are not using the correct verb, it sounds strange, right? It's not correct, so pay attention to that aspect.
If Emma had not forgotten her umbrella, would not have wait. Is correct, teacher, or no?
See if Emma had not forgotten the umbrella, wouldn't have got, right? You are forgetting the main verb of the result. Let me write.
Teacher,
Yes,
could you show the slits on the Emma,
yes. Please give me a moment.
please, please. Thank you.
Forgotten her umbrella. She wouldn't have got it. Yes. Now I'll show you the text.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay, Jessica, what about you?
If Emma
Okay.
had
Huh? Right here.
risen early,
Could you repeat it, please, Diana?
if Emma had risen early, she would have she would have be
Been?
been
In? I don't know the or yes.
late for her job interview.
Okay, that's great. Yes, perfect. Maybe the first verb reason maybe it will be woke up, right? Or got up, right? Because that's the common verbs to despertarse, right?
Excuse me, teacher.
Wake up
Is will not or wouldn't.
wouldn't. Yes, yes. That was maybe it sounds very using a wake up or get up, but it's okay. Alright, yes, perfect. And
Is
now,
correct, teacher?
yes, it's correct.
Okay, teacher.
That's perfect. Thank you, Liana. And now I'm going to see the sentence from Jessica. If she hadn't crossed the road on the train station, she wouldn't woken up in a hospital. That's yes, that's true. That's a sad sentence, but it's true and it's well
Teacher?
structured. Yes, perfect. Was
Okay,
perfect.
thank you.
All of you did great. So until here, it was this the third conditional. You are doing great. Just remember to pay attention to the verb form of the condition and the result. Remember that in both cases we have to use the past participle form. So pay attention to that, and maybe it can be a tip to think that these parts are not related, so they are just sentence and then the other sentence. So you can compose perfectly, but you are doing great. And to finish the lesson, I have this question for you because as we read, Emma had a really bad day, and I would like to know if you have ever experienced a really bad day in the past. What did go wrong? Why? And what could you have done to prevent it? Right? I would like to know if you. I guess that everyone has experienced a bad day, but I would like to know how was that bad day for you, right? So think about it, and then you can tell me, okay?
I don't remember.
Teacher, excuse me. This is assessment for now too.
This is what? Excuse me, I couldn't hear you well.
Uh, uh, that this is assessment is for now too.
Yes, yes, it's for now. It's a task for now.
Okay.
Because I really don't like to give you tasks for after because I know you're busy and you have a lot of homework. So I really don't like to give you tasks. So this is for now. Think about it and tell me. Okay? Let me see. Yes. Tell me about a bad
Okay.
day that you can remember it.
Now, teacher?
Yes, are you ready?
Mm, it's a one sentence, yes?
Mm,
Or it's a paragraph?
well, I would like to know more about it. Yes, I would like that you tell me about how was that bad day, what you wrong. Just tell me of the anecdote. I would like to know.
Ah, okay, it's an adjective.
Yes, if you can use a clear condition, it will be great. But I would
Ah,
like to
okay,
know that anecdote.
okay, okay.
I can do that, teacher.
Hey, are you ready, Casey?
Yes, I think.
Yes. Okay. Then please tell me. Tell me what a bad day did you experience?
We were on vacation in Barranquilla like 2 years ago, and we did not arrive in time to take the bus back.
Well, it's a bad thing. And tell me, what could you have done to prevent it?
What, teacher?
Yes. What could you have done to prevent that tardiness from the bus? What do
Well,
you
we
think?
had a trancón. I don't know.
A
We
crowding?
could we could go to the station early
Yeah. Yes.
and wait.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I think that is a way to prevent that that moment. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Almost always the
I
answer
think,
is time,
teacher.
right? Yes. Excuse me. You
Yes,
said
but it was a trancón.
yes. Yes. That count traffic. The traffic is always the enemy, right?
Yes, right.
Okay. Thank you, Casey.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, I don't know if I hear a voice. I don't know. It was you. It was
Teacher, I finish.
yes, Liana. Okay. Then please tell me.
Okay, teacher.
Tell me your bad day.
If I had studied English for years, I will have a better level of English. Because I wanted to study bachelor degree in English at university, but I could not. However, I could have learned myself, and I did not.
Okay. But I really don't consider that's a bad situation because I guess that now you are studying and that's great. You are improving and that's a good
Yes,
situation. But okay.
teacher. In this moment, I
Maybe
have the basic level. I feel very bad. It's more I want leave at university because
why?
I feel I feel that don't understand when other person talk me. Um, I feel in level very busy and I am not advanced in this level. I want I want to do the course for English for better my level, but I will uh, have leave the university.
Well, yeah, I really don't consider that you have a very basic level. I don't really consider it because you can express yourself. I have a student in other group, and she can express any idea, and that's really bad. And I consider that you can express yourself. You are comprehensible, and well, sometimes you can understand the questions, but that's just the process, right? I want to motivate you to continue your process. And right now, I can do two exercises to improve that. The first one is to read a lot. When you read, you can get new words, you can get new structures. It doesn't matter that the time or the length of the text. It having to be a book or something
Universidad
like
sí
that.
para
No.
mí es,
Yes. Yes.
continuar la universidad así para mí es como terrible.
Why the tasks are too hard for you, or
Excuse me,
you?
teacher.
Yes. No, I want to encourage you to continue your career. So keep reading, and maybe magazines, maybe in your social media or something like that. Reading, and also for understand people when we are people are talking to you. A good exercise is to listen to the radio in English, obviously. That's a good exercise. Also, you can watch the movies with subtitles, and also it's important that every day you have a moment to practice the language. You can listen to a song, you can read an article or something like that. But every day you
Yes,
have to
teacher.
take a little
I
time to practice.
I do. I do. I practice in my time in my free time, but it's very complicated.
It's complicated, right? Yes, it can be complicated, but I think that the effort that you put in every activity will get you will get you a result. Now maybe you are not seeing the results, but if you keep doing, with time you will see the achievement of your learning. So don't worry and keep doing. Keep keep practicing, keep reading, keep listening. And get that right now it's a good exercise. Reading anything that you can read. Maybe if you can change the language or your cell phone or your accounts. For example, I don't know if you use any social network like Facebook or Twitter or something like that. You can change the language, and that's a great exercise, Lilian. But just keep learning. Don't give up. Okay.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you. Thank you a lot.
Yes, I want to encourage you because you are doing great. I can understand you. I can understand your ideas. So I can say that you are a basic level. No, I can say that. Just keep doing.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. The most important thing
Teacher,
is to be
I
understandable.
have got out.
Okay. Don't worry. That is the last exercise. Okay.
Yes, teacher. Thank
Okay.
you very
So
much.
bye bye. Remember
Bye
that
bye.
we see you on Thursday.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
On
See you
Thursday,
on
normal.
Thursday.
The same schedule.
Okay.
Okay. Bye bye,
Bye.
Liliana. Okay. Now, let's continue. I would like to know the story of Gisar.
Okay, teacher. I have a lot of bad words days because um, I I have or I always have a day will have good parts and bad parts. For example, Liliana let me remember the when I was at the university too, studying foreign languages in Pamplona, and I really hate the class of English because all my parents speak very slow, very quickly and fluently, and I try to understand, and it was a mess.
Yes.
And we have the same class twice a week, so. I really hate that class, and it, that time was really, really frustrating for me, and I decided to stop my English learning for some time, and more later um, I I continue or restart with the career, but after that I continue with my life, and at work I was um, I had good days and bad days. And one of these days was when a new student came to the transition grade, and he had he hit other student with his backpack, and the other student answered him with the same action, and he he got a mark in her face, and her I sorry his parents come to me and tell me, hey teacher, what happened? It's the first day, and the boy go to the house with this herida, digámoslo así.
That
Eh,
cool. Okay, that's
yes,
good. Okay. My
injured,
God.
yes. And I answer, I understand that, but I don't, I
I
don't
can do anything.
realize, and I don't have all the control of the
Yeah.
zone. So there are 30 students here, and if your kid doesn't follow the rules, I can do anything.
Okay.
So, so the principal of my school uh, call me and tell me, hey teacher, I know that it's very difficult, it's a new student, but it isn't the way to answer parents. And I say, oh, okay, that's it. And this kind of this student is a little bit imperactivo, inquieto, cansón, mamón. Entonces,
Energetic. Okay. Oh my God. That was not a bad day. That was a
yeah,
horrible day.
yeah,
My gosh. Oh, poor girl. The the life of a teacher is just too hard, actually. And just with little kids. Oh my gosh. You have to be a
yeah,
brave person to be a teacher of those groups, right?
yeah.
And about the other story, yes, I can relate totally with you and Liliana. At the beginning, you feel that you don't understand. You are thinking, why I'm here? I want to leave. Yes, it's normal, right? At the beginning, that can understand other people you you partner who are actually good language, and they speak so fast and you don't understand. No, it's a really bad experience, but that is that means for when we are teacher, right? Because we can understand the student to keep learning, because we know that a language is something that we can say that we know everything about it. Every day we are learning words, we are learning structure, and obviously as the language is changing, every day we are learning. So I hope that
Yes,
Liliana keep learning, and also you, of course.
Right.
for the story. And I
Eh, yes, teacher. Un poquito entrecortado, pero sí. Can you hear me, teacher? Can you hear me?
yes, you can hear me.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I can hear you. Now, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher. It is
Yes.
better.
Okay. I changed that that setting. Okay. So please tell me your birthday. How was your birthday? What did go wrong? And how could you have prevent it?
Okay, teacher. Mm, um, I remember once in the past, in my graduation from high school, I went in the morning to the beauty salon for a hairstyle. They took so long that I almost did not reach the ceremony of graduation. I could have avoided seeing the time, so I had not been in a hurry and I could do the things with more time.
Okay. Right. Yes. Everything is time. Right.
Yes, teacher.
Always the answer is time.
Sorry, teacher.
Just say that attitude to do the things. Okay, when I had time at the beginning and at the beginning, we could just think we have time. I guess. Okay, thank you,
Okay.
Jessica, for that story. And I guess that that's all for
Okay,
today,
teacher.
right?
Thank you.
I don't know if you have any question about
No,
it,
teacher.
about the tear conditioner.
No, thank you so
Okay,
much.
and anyway, the next encounter I will be like a review of all conditionals, the zero, the first, the second, and will be like a review. So if you have any questions, you can write me,
Okay, teacher.
something like that. So thank you so much for your time. Remember that this Thursday we have normal session, and the change of the schedule is for the next week, right?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay.
On
So thank
Thursday.
you so
See
much.
you on
Yes,
Thursday.
yes, on Thursday. So thank you so much for your time, for your participation, and for sharing your bad day with me. Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye,
Thank
teacher.
you,
Bye,
teacher.
Jessica.
Have a nice afternoon for everyone.
Okay,
Okay, have
the
a
for
nice
you.
day and see you on Thursday. Okay, bye
See you on
bye.
Thursday. Bye bye. Thank you.